welcome. If you are not new, then you already know what's going on. Once again, it's your boy, the one, the only, Mason Jyree. Listen, Lions, bigger comes out in 5 days. It's about time. What time is it right now? It's about 12:21, 12:21 Eastern Standard Time. And I'm just today been a very chill day. I'm not gonna lie. The past couple of days have been a very chill day. I'm not gonna lie, just to give y'all a little behind the scenes of my life, if I'm being honest, like the time before Ain't No Loverboy FR dropped, I was working. It was no chilling. It was no, me relaxing. But this time, like, I've been chilling. Like, I've been more chilling, more chill, more relaxed, more, patient, more, just more chill because I know what's going on. So, like on a day like today or a day like yesterday, I'm being honest, I'm so used to working that on the days where I'm sitting down and on the days where I'm comfortable, I feel like I need to be up doing something. I really have the mentality, if you got time to lean, you got time to clean. So sometimes, like, when I be just chilling or when I just be doing certain things that's not my craft or that isn't my job, it's kind of like I'd be like, oh shit, let me tap in, or oh shit, let me see what's going on with my people, see what's going on with my lions, or see what's going on with my job. So like, yeah, but I don't really have a lot of moments like that. So I'm appreciative of the moments that I do get to just chill and let my mind wander. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys, play The Sims. I love playing The Sims, GTA, like Fortnite, Call of Duty. I love playing, like what the fuck they called? Simulation games. Yeah, I love playing like sim games, like human like type of esque games, maybe war. I also like car games too. So, it's just good to find like it's good to find another world besides it's good to find another world besides Mason Jyree to tap into, for me, not for y'all, but for me, because I'm me 24/7 all the time. So, like it feels good to have, it feels good to just have an outlet, sometimes, like, and that's something I recently just learned, like, because now I'm getting to the point in my career where like work is work and it isn't like fun anymore. It's still fun. I don't get me wrong, it's very much so fun, but work is work. So now I have to find things outside of work that are fun. Me naturally being a creative, it's kind of hard to do. It's kind of hard for me to do creative things without me turning it into work or making it work. But yeah, playing The Sims, playing like Call of Duty, Fortnite, all the different type of stuff like behind the scenes. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? All the different type of stuff behind the scenes has really helped me like take my distractions off of everything that I've been like, working on in my career and everything like that. Like, I think it's good to take time to smell the roses. Like, I think it's good to take time to like just vibe out and chill. Like, so like, and I recently just learned that through me playing games like Call of Duty, Fortnite, Sims, Grand Theft Auto. Me playing those different games is like, dang, it feels good to like not do something other than work all the time, or not do something other than like create music or create art, like, or like do other things. Like, literally for the past like 2 3 days I've been locked in on The Sims. I don't know why I've been locked in on The Sims, making like hella families. And like today I was sitting there, I was like, dang, have I even went live today? Like, have I even dropped the short? Have I even been working? And it's like, something's like, it's okay, it's cool. Like, you need to find like outlets outside of my craft. Like the other day I went to this restaurant and I was eating. And usually I just get my food and I just leave. But like, I actually sat down and I actually ate my food. It's like, and it felt like I got up and I felt like good. I felt like good. I was like, dang, like, okay, this kind of chill. Like, it's cool creating a life outside of my craft. I'll say that. Like, it's cool creating a life outside of my craft. Um, it like makes me feel like in the future, like when I'm on top of the world selling hella records, I'll be playing fucking Fortnite, playing Sims, just chilling out, vibing out while the world is screaming my name with my lover. We playing Fortnite and eating ice cream and Cheetos. Um, so yeah, I've been taking a lot of time to myself. I feel like that's very important while you're navigating a public career. Like, it's very important to take time for yourself and to take time for your family or the people around you, or the people that you love. This year has been very much a crazy year. We started the year off with a bang. I started the year off with a bang. Clink clink, lockdown. Whoop whoop. What the police said. Yeah, started the year off with a bang, and now here I am. Um, yeah, but like, I don't know. I'm just maturing. I'm just growing. Like, it literally feels like if I'm being honest with y'all, it's like the simple things in life for me. The fact that I can like just wake up and like and I can like turn the game on, I can play a game, or like I can go get food from the fridge, or if I want to, like smoke a joint, I could like it's just the simple things in life. Aside from my career, aside from everything that I'm building for myself, for my name, my fame, like my longevity, it's just the simple things in life. Waking up and being able to say, wow, I can see. Like I'm just appreciative for stuff like that. So I feel like that's one thing that I'm just grateful for, being able to take time to smell the roses, or to like take time to actually sit in the fruits of my labor. That makes sense? Yeah, I think it does. Um, so that is that, tomorrow definitely will be like, if I'm being honest with y'all, like I'm on schedule. Like I'm so used to being behind schedule, or I'm so used to like forcing work, that when I have time to chill, it's like I gotta be doing something. But like no, really and truly, tomorrow if I wanted to take a day off, I could. I could. If I wanted to take every day off up until Friday when bigger release, I could, because I'm on schedule. I'm on schedule. So like, yeah, I'm appreciative of that. I'm appreciative of that, for real, for real, for real. Like coming from an era, or coming from past years where I just work, 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 work. I literally be dreaming about work, or just stressing about certain stuff. This year feels freaking amazing. Like this year, I really feel like a boss. Like, just playing the game, chilling it's just a good feeling, y'all. Like I'm not gonna lie, it's just a great feeling, and I'm very appreciative. I'm very thankful. So bigger will be out in about like 5 days, and like I don't know, I'm just ready for the years to come. Like I'm just ready for the years to come, like because this ain't even my final form type stuff. I'm not even in my prime yet. This is my pre-prime. I feel like your prime don't really hit till you about 30, if I'm being honest. So your prime hit before when you turn 30, but when you about 35, I feel like you popping. That's just in my book. I feel like I'm only 24, but I feel like when you 35, you popping for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like that's when you're the most mature. I feel like that's when you most on your game. That's when you most like just you doing your big one. That's what I feel like. What's up? What's up, Morales? Another thing recently, like aside from like playing the game, playing Fortnite, playing Sims, playing Call of Duty, I recently got on Duolingo, and like I've been learning Espanol. Yo hablo español. Yes. Un poquito español. So like, yeah, I've been learning like foreign languages, trying different foods, just sitting, like just taking time to smell the roses. And if I'm being real with y'all, this is all I prayed for. Just comfort. Like me being able to do my craft, it pay me, it benefit me, and to be comfortable. That's all I wanted. Like, the simple things in life, being able to like have food in my refrigerator, being able to take a shot, like the simple things in life is what I wanted. And what I want comfortability throughout all of my career. Simplicity. I like lavish, simple things. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't got to be too all major. All the time. Everything ain't got to be major. I'm from the hood, so I'm used to like certain things. But now that I like elevate, and I go through certain doors and stuff like that, it's amazing. Like it's amazing. It's amazing. Like the simple things, not having to rush through life, not feeling chaotic. It's a wonderful feeling. Not feeling on edge, not feeling like stressed out. It's a wonderful feeling. I even feel like me just taking time aside from my craft, aside from my career, is kind of like put my anxiety at bay. It's kind of put the anxiety at bay, because like I'm not always overly focused on it. Like I feel like I'm in the phase of like compounding. The stuff that I posted back like last year is now popping back up. You get what I'm saying? Like I ain't got to keep producing, producing, producing. Now it's time for me to just put the music out, let it sit, let it do what it do, and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Like so, like yeah, I'm really ready for Sims 5 to come out. Like come on, I don't know what they're doing. They need to come on. Like I'm gonna tell you this little story though. Like I've been playing Sims ever since I was a little boy. Ever since I was a little boy, and I remember it was one time I lived in like a trailer with my mama, and she always played Sims. Like she always had the Sims all the time. Like she was an avid Sim player. So that's probably where I got it from. And I remember one time, like, back in the day, computers used to have like this little plug where you plug the keyboard in the monitor. So like it was one night where I thought I heard her coming. I used to like wake up in the middle of the night, and I used to wake up in the middle of the night and sneak on her computer and like play the Sims. And one night I thought I heard her coming. So like when I pulled out, the cord that was attached to the keyboard in the back of the monitor like ripped. And later on that day when I was outside playing, I heard my mama belt my name out so loud. Like she called me, and my heart just sunk in my chest. And she was like, "Who been over here playing with my computer?" And I was like, "It wasn't me. It wasn't me." And she was like, "I know somebody over here." And it was like a small little dent on the cord, and it couldn't go back in the slot. So she knew. That's how she knew. Oh my God. I still kept playing. I still kept sneaking, and I still kept, playing the game. But I remember that memory so vividly. I remember like when Sims Lifestyle came out, Sims 2, all that, all that. I remember like GTA, the first levels of GTA. I remember having a PlayStation 2. It's just like good to get back to childlike, simple things. Like if I'm being honest with you, like it's great. It's a great feeling. Because life can be so serious with just my career, regular bills, regular life, navigation, everything like that. It's good to just take a load off. When you need a drink, you need a drink. You know what I mean? It's good to just like, yeah, take a load off. Take a load off. Um, and I feel like, yeah, that's just very important. I'm gonna keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, but I'm also gonna keep like balancing. Like I feel like I had made my public life my private life. And it's like in order to have a public life, you need a private life. Like you need your family, you need close ones close to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me say it like this. You don't need your family, and the family is what you make it. It's like if you want to have family is what you make it. If your friend is your family, your friend, whoever is whatever you is, whatever it is to you. But if you want to have, like, you need to have you need to have a life outside of your craft. And for years, for 5 years, I didn't have a life outside of my craft. What I did for fun was my craft. And now it's like I got things outside of my craft that bring me fun, that bring me joy, that bring me completeness. And I feel like it's the simple things. And I feel like I because I only, want the simple, not only want the simple things, but because I'm just grateful for the simple things, I feel like I am blessed with more, if I'm being honest with y'all. But don't forget to Friday, Mason Jyree, check out Bigger on all platforms. If you like R&B pop, get with it. Get with it. Get with it. Next summer, we really hitting the road. If you get my drift, you get my drift. Not this summer. We ain't ready this summer. I'm not ready this summer just yet. You still gonna see me out and about, but next summer, 2027, we hitting the road. You got to get with it. You got to get with it. And one thing I want to sit up here and say, and one thing that like pisses me off, like just with like certain people, one thing that pisses me off with certain people, or this is how I know you're not really getting into me or you're not really on my vibration. Because if I talk about a year from now and you get shook up or you don't understand it, it's like, what's going on with you? You don't think about your life a year from now. You don't think about your life a month from now. Or do you not just believe that Mason Jyree will be one of the biggest to do it? What is it? Because either way, I can show you up on all three. Because I just think that's very, very important. What you hear from me is never going to be about the me right now. I'm always evolving. I'm always growing every day. So with that being said, if I say in a year I'm going to have blah blah blah, in a year that's what I'm going to have. If I say in 2029 I'm going to get my first Grammy, that's what I'm going to have. And you either going to get with it and believe it or get lost. But either way, it's going to happen. Either way, it's going to happen. So I feel like I need the people who are going to support me, or even if you're coming through the Lions Den, you need to be thinking longevity based, not hype based, because Mason Jyree is longevity based. I'm the one that in 10 to 15 years, I bet you I'll still be standing. And the people who just popped up this year, they'll be gone. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? So with that being said, get into Mason Jyree. Get into Mason Jyree. You know what I'm saying? Because forgive me if I must, but it's the Lions Den where we're keeping it hot, we're keeping it spicy, we're keeping it real and organic and authentic. I never forget one day I was on the phone with somebody, they talking about because something. Everything is fake, not real, not organic. I said, who fake, who not real, who not organic? Who fake, who real, and who not organic? Everything is real and organic over here. They got quiet as hell. They got quiet as hell. One thing about it, y'all. One thing about it, and two things for sure. Humbly, and I'm only saying humbly for the sake of fragile people's egos, I'll be one of the best to do it. And time will only show that. Thank y'all so much, Lions. I love you. Abonsoir. Keep it hot, keep it spicy. Do not forget that Bigger is coming out in 5 days. I feel like it's going to be an amazing release. The numbers will be numbering. Very proud of myself. Very proud of y'all for just supporting me. I love you and Abonsoir.